So next up was the Yankees deal for Devin Williams. Clearly, the Yankees had a need for a high leverage bullpen piece and a proven closer, if not one of the top 3 or 4 closers in baseball the last few years, despite his playoff struggles last year where he allegedly was tipping his pitches against the Mets. You're talking about one of the preeminent closers in all of baseball. He missed half a year last year with the bad back, but he came back very strong and had a great year. So what do you guys think about that trade? Mr. Adam, you can go first on that one.
I love him. There's not a lot of data on him from 24 because of the injuries, but 23 and 22 were off the charts. Rookie of the year, just crazy low ERA, like I think it was in 1.4, what would it be, 1.5 or something in his first year. I mean, just the guy is crazy good. All the stats love him. He's what we were missing in that heater. You know, we wanted somebody for the longest time who can just blow somebody away, and it hasn't been since Aroldis. And then we had the yin and the yang of him was that if he blew 9 guys away, he'd walk 12, and it was a horrifying experience. This guy does not have that problem. He's got elite K stuff. His heat is ridiculous. I think he averages 90. Something like 98 miles an hour. Very fast guy. Very fast pitcher with a lot of skill. So I'm feeling good. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I'm looking at his exit velocity. What he's known for is this ridiculous changeup. That really, what do they call it? Kind of nickname, they have a nickname for it.
He's the airbender.
He's the airbender. I mean, so that plays so well off of his heat. So while he does throw hard, his bread and butter is the delta between the heat and the slow stuff. I love it.
So what do you think, Kramer? What do you think of that deal?
Well, if you look at it strictly monetarily, you have to love it because Nestor, I believe, just signed his deal with Milwaukee. He got $8.3 million. So with that figure, and with what Williams is projected to get, you have to like the economics of it as far as the ability. He's got a well above average fastball, but that's actually not how he gets you out. His fastball sets up the airbender pitch. I think he's going to be very successful.
Yeah,
gotta love it. Love it.
I think.
What about what we gave up? Do you think we gave up too much? I'm not worried about Nestor. That was a salary dump, which I think is great. It evens out the money very well. But what worries me is is what they gave up in the second baseman, and it might have been part of the future.
Well, as far as Durbin goes, I did a little bit of research. I mean, he's not young. He's 25 in February. Yes, he's high on base percentage and a 10% K rate, and he's got excellent speed. He also plays short, left, third base, second base, and he's a solid defender. But the Yankees have a bunch of guys like that. Now, granted, they don't have as much control over some of the other guys as they would have of Durbin, but you got to give up something to get something, and giving up Durbin and giving up Cortez for literally an elite closer, I think that was a smart move by the Yankees, even though it was, rental for rental, Cortez and Williams. Durbin was really the long-term piece, and he's going to Milwaukee where, he's not going to be in the Yankees' face. He's, not going to be bothersome to the Yankees in their face. And I know a lot of people don't like the fact that Soto's going to be in the Yankees' face. But he's not going to be on an AL East team. He's not going to be seen by the Yankees very often. But they gave up a player. But I would make this trade every single chance that it was an opportunity to make.